Bodysnatchers were mostly either porters in the medical schools or undertakers or their assistants. They were people who stole the bodies of the dead for use by the anatomy students. The earliest mention is in about 1746, Bodysnatching as an event. The peak of it is between about 1770 and 1830. Each medical student needed at least 2 bodies and preferably a few odd arms and legs to complete his anatomy course. They should have known that these people were being murdered, simple as that. They just turned a blind eye. They desperately needed these bodies because it was so obvious that some of these bodies have got blood still dripping down them. I mean, it was a case of, well, get him chopped up quickly. No, you don't notice. I mean, the classic thing would be to remove the skin of the face, try and disguise the face. That'd be the first thing.
What actually goes on in the anatomy classes?
All sorts, really. Dissecting human bodies, just having a look at the way they work, really. Look at the parts.
Do you use fresh bodies in the labs?
No, not fresh bodies. We have to have them reasonably in good condition, obviously, to look at the parts in proper working order, but not. I wouldn't call them fresh.
Do you know where any of the bodies come from or who they are?
No, they're donated by various people. They're not sort of. We don't know who they are.
So do any of the students actually do anything weird to the bodies?
No, you hear stories about various, people messing about, just stories around the lab, but I've never seen anything or done anything myself, taking part in it.
So what happens to the bodies after you finish with them?
Get cremated, maybe. I'm not sure exactly what happens to the parts.
So none of the bodies actually get sold to kebab shops?
Sorry? No. It's ridiculous, sorry.
Do you get asked for any strange dishes?
Oh, you do get a few customers asking something different,
so
which
what?
is not on the menu. So we try our best to do it.
Yeah. So what do they usually ask for?
Chef specials.
What goes into chef specials?
Students.
Where do you get the students?
Within 3 miles.
How long does it take to turn them into kebabs?
About half an hour. 40 minutes. Half an hour to 40 minutes.
Isn't this a bit dangerous? I mean, don't you have to watch out for the authorities?
Oh yeah, careful, and it's got to be a clean job and everything.
Are you going to all these lengths for your customers then?
Yeah, whatever they want, whatever the demand is. Someone new in this area,
right,
which is doing actually very well.
The notorious ones were, of course, Burke and Hare. They took advantage of the death of one of their tenants in the first case to sell his body to the medical school, found it was profitable and decided it was easier to bump people off than do all this effort of digging. So the next 11 victims were all murders. Thought that this would be happening to yourself eventually, or at least was happening to your nearest and dearest. The thought of being publicly or being privately dissected. Enough to horrify most people, I think.
Good evening. Doctors have been given strict new guidelines on removing organs from dead patients. It follows a big scandal in 3 major hospitals where hundreds of dead children had organs removed without their parents' knowledge.
Would you prefer to have a surgeon who'd actually tried out things on a body first, or would you prefer somebody who'd never seen a body open?
I wouldn't know about that. The current system's pretty well organised. We'd know if anything came in that wasn't supposed to, but I couldn't say.
Next week.
Is there a gay underground in Leeds? We get your views.